Hello everyone, and welcome to this new video. Today we are discussing something crucial for anyone striving to achieve their goals successfully. It is the process of breaking down big goals into smaller, manageable steps that bring clarity and structure to your ambitions. Achieving big dreams can feel like an overwhelming task, but the key is to break them down into bite-sized, actionable pieces that you can tackle daily. This technique is not only about making big goals achievable, but also about building a clear roadmap that keeps you focused, motivated, and moving forward every single day. The challenge of overwhelming goals. Many of us have big dreams and ambitious goals, but it is common to feel overwhelmed or lose direction because the objective seems too vast or complicated. The problem is that without a clear path, even the most passionate people can find themselves lost. This is where the power of breaking down goals into smaller, manageable steps comes into play. Think of it like a puzzle. Instead of trying to piece together the entire puzzle at once, you start with one small section, and gradually the entire picture comes together. By breaking large goals into small chunks, you give yourself an opportunity to celebrate progress regularly. It's important to remember that no journey is without its challenges, but with each small step, you build resilience and experience that helps you overcome any obstacle in your way. This sense of progress and accomplishment, even in the smallest forms, is what keeps the momentum going. You're not just working toward a distant goal. You're actively moving forward each day, and that's what matters most. The importance of clarity and purpose. Before you even begin breaking down your goals, it's essential to define them with precision. Ask yourself, what exactly do I want to achieve? Why is this goal important to me? How will it improve my life or the lives of others? Understanding the purpose behind your goal is a critical step that adds meaning and depth to your journey. A clear sense of purpose acts as your compass, helping you navigate challenges and stay on track, even when things get tough. Once you have clarity about what you want to achieve, it's time to dive into the process of breaking it down. The clearer you are about your goals, the easier it will be to structure a plan that will lead to success. For instance, if you have a goal of writing a book, simply saying, "I want to write a book," isn't enough. A more defined goal would be, "I want to write a 300-page novel," starting by outlining the plot and creating character sketches by the end of the month. The more specific you are, the easier it becomes to chart your course. Breaking goals into manageable parts. Now that your goal is clearly defined, let's break it down. Think about the major areas involved in your goal and divide them into smaller tasks. If your goal is fitness-related, you might break it down into several key areas such as exercise, diet, and mental health. For each of these areas, ask yourself, what is the smallest step I can take today to move toward this goal? Under the diet section, for example, you can identify smaller actions like reducing processed food consumption, learning to cook healthy meals, or replacing unhealthy snacks with fruits. In the exercise area, set goals such as walking for 30 minutes daily, attending a weekly yoga class, or lifting weights 3 times a week. For mental well-being, include actions like starting a meditation practice, reading a book on stress management, or even taking time to reflect on your progress each week. By creating these smaller, digestible steps, you ensure that every action you take is meaningful and brings you closer to your larger goal. At each stage, you will have an actionable task to focus on, making the process feel less daunting and much more achievable. And remember, the most important part of this process is consistency. It's not about perfection. It's about showing up every day and making progress. The role of time management and deadlines. Setting deadlines for your small tasks is equally important. Deadlines don't just create urgency, they also ensure you stay on track. Deadlines help you allocate time for each task and create a sense of purpose behind every action you take. But remember, deadlines should be realistic. It's important not to overschedule yourself or set deadlines that are too tight, as that can lead to unnecessary stress and burnout. For example, if you're learning a new language, don't just set a goal to learn a new language. Instead, say, I will complete the first 5 lessons of an online language course within 2 weeks. Or, I will practice speaking for 15 minutes every day. These deadlines make your goal concrete and achievable. Setting these kinds of time-bound, smaller goals helps you focus on consistent progress rather than getting distracted by the sheer scale of the task at hand. Overcoming setbacks and staying motivated. It's natural for setbacks to occur on the way to achieving your goals. Life can get in the way, or unexpected obstacles might come up that throw you off course. The key here is not to let setbacks discourage you. Instead of viewing them as failures, see them as learning experiences that provide insights into how you can adjust your approach. Flexibility and resilience are essential when pursuing any long-term goal. For example, if you miss a workout, don't get discouraged. Instead, see it as a sign that you may need to reassess your schedule or find more enjoyable ways to stay active. Embrace these moments of challenge as opportunities to grow and refine your methods. Remember, success is not a straight line. It's full of bumps, detours, and adjustments. What matters is how you respond to those challenges. Accountability and support systems. One of the most effective ways to stay on track with your goals is to have an accountability system in place. This could be a mentor, a friend, or even an online community. When you share your goals with others, you create a sense of responsibility that keeps you focused and motivated. Having someone to check in with can provide additional insights and encouragement that can help you stay committed to your objectives. If your goal is to get fit, for instance, working out with a friend or joining a fitness class can make it more enjoyable and keep you motivated. Knowing that someone else is relying on you or that you've committed to a group can help you stay consistent even on days when you feel like skipping. If you're working on a creative project, sharing progress with a colleague or mentor can provide valuable feedback and keep you accountable to your deadlines. Visualization and mental rehearsal. A powerful tool that many successful people use is visualization. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing your success. Picture yourself completing the task or achieving the result in your mind. Visualization is more than just daydreaming. It's a powerful technique that primes your mind for success. By vividly imagining yourself achieving your goal, you begin to reinforce your belief that it's possible. This mental rehearsal builds confidence, strengthens focus, and aligns your actions with your aspirations. Consider creating a vision board filled with images, quotes, and reminders that resonate with your goals. Whether your goal is to run a marathon, start a business, or travel to your dream destination, seeing these images every day can keep you motivated. The more tangible and vivid the images, the more likely they will inspire you to take action. The power of habits and consistency. Another crucial element in the pursuit of your goals is the development of positive habits. Success doesn't happen overnight. It is built over time through consistent action. By turning your small steps into habits, you make progress without having to think about it constantly. For example, if one of your goals is to read more, start by reading 10 pages every morning before your day begins. Over time, this small habit will compound, and before you know it, you'll be finishing books regularly. Habits reduce the mental effort required to stay on track. Once a habit is formed, it becomes part of your routine, making it easier to take action without resistance. By incorporating small, manageable steps into your daily life, you create a system that supports your goals, rather than forcing yourself to rely on willpower alone. Embracing flexibility and adjusting your approach. While consistency is key, it's also essential to remain flexible in your approach. Life is full of unexpected twists, and your original plan may need to be adjusted as circumstances change. If one approach isn't working, it's okay to pivot and explore different strategies. Flexibility doesn't mean giving up. It means being adaptable enough to find new solutions that continue to move you forward. For instance, if you've been focusing on traditional methods of achieving your goals and they're not yielding the desired results, consider seeking new resources, tools, or approaches. Perhaps attending webinars, joining relevant online forums, or working with a coach can provide new perspectives and techniques that will get you closer to your goal. Setting yourself up for success. Creating a structured plan. One of the most important parts of breaking down your goals is to create a structured plan. Without a roadmap, it's easy to get lost or distracted. A well-thought-out plan provides you with a step-by-step guide that keeps you focused and aligned with your ultimate goal. Think about your long-term objective and then ask yourself, what needs to be done on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis to move forward? For example, if you're planning to launch a product, your plan could include researching the market, designing the product, developing a marketing strategy, and creating a timeline for each phase of the project. It's also essential to review and revise your plan regularly. As you progress, you'll learn more about what works and what doesn't. Reassessing your plan allows you to make adjustments and ensure you stay on course. In this way, your plan becomes a living document, evolving as you move closer to your goal. The power of small wins and celebrating milestones. As you break your goals into smaller tasks, remember the importance of celebrating small wins along the way. Each time you complete a task, no matter how small it may seem, take a moment to acknowledge your progress. These small victories not only boost your morale but also reinforce your commitment to your goal. For instance, if your goal is to write a book, celebrate when you finish a chapter, even if it's just a rough draft. If you're working toward financial independence, celebrate when you save your first $100 or when you pay off a small debt. Recognizing these milestones gives you the motivation to keep moving forward and reinforces the idea that you're making progress. The science behind breaking goals into steps. Research in psychology and productivity has shown that breaking down goals into smaller, manageable pieces helps reduce stress and increases the likelihood of success. When you have a large task, your brain can feel overwhelmed, which leads to procrastination. However, when the task is broken down into smaller steps, your brain sees it as something more achievable and less intimidating. This helps reduce anxiety and increase motivation to start and finish the task. Furthermore, completing small tasks creates a sense of accomplishment, which releases dopamine, the feel-good hormone in your brain. This boost in dopamine keeps you motivated and eager to tackle the next task. Over time, this process creates a positive feedback loop where progress breeds motivation and motivation leads to more progress. Building resilience through setbacks. Setbacks are inevitable, but they don't have to be the end of your journey. In fact, facing and overcoming setbacks builds resilience. Instead of allowing a challenge to derail your efforts, view it as a learning experience. Take the time to analyze what went wrong, adjust your approach, and keep moving forward. For example, if you've been consistently missing deadlines, consider the root causes. Are you overloading your schedule? Are you being realistic with your expectations? Sometimes, setbacks occur not because of lack of effort, but because we haven't properly planned or managed our time. Learning to navigate setbacks with resilience will make you stronger and more capable of reaching your long-term goals. Maintaining motivation over time. As you work toward your goals, it's natural for motivation to fluctuate. In the beginning, the excitement of the challenge may fuel your enthusiasm, but as time passes, you may face moments of doubt or loss of energy. The key to maintaining motivation is to remember why you started in the first place. When motivation wanes, revisit the why behind your goal. What is your bigger vision? Why does this goal matter to you? Reflecting on your purpose can reignite your drive and help you push through the inevitable lulls in energy. Another powerful tool for staying motivated is to find ways to make the process enjoyable. If you're working on a project or learning a new skill, incorporate activities that you enjoy. For instance, if you're learning a new language, listen to music or watch movies in that language. If you're working toward fitness, try different types of exercises to keep things exciting. The more you enjoy the journey, the more sustainable your motivation will be. The role of self-compassion in goal achievement. It's easy to be hard on yourself when things don't go as planned. However, practicing self-compassion is crucial for long-term success. Being kind to yourself during tough times helps reduce stress and maintains your mental well-being. Instead of criticizing yourself for every mistake or setback, try to approach yourself with understanding and patience. For example, if you miss a workout or fall behind on a project, instead of harshly criticizing yourself, acknowledge the situation and commit to getting back on track. Self-compassion fosters a healthy mindset, enabling you to bounce back stronger from challenges. The power of networking and collaborating with others. Sometimes, achieving your goals requires support from others. This could be in the form of mentorship, collaboration, or simply sharing your journey with like-minded individuals. Networking with others who have similar goals or interests can help open doors to new opportunities, ideas, and perspectives. For example, if you're working on a business venture, connecting with other entrepreneurs can provide you with invaluable insights and resources. If you're pursuing a personal goal, like learning a new skill, joining a community of learners can keep you motivated and provide additional accountability. Remember, you don't have to go it alone. Collaboration can accelerate your success. Final thoughts. Embrace the journey, not just the destination. As you work toward your goals, remember that the journey is just as important as the destination. While reaching your goal is undoubtedly rewarding, the process of growth, learning, and improvement is what makes the journey worthwhile. Embrace each step, each lesson learned, and each milestone achieved along the way. No goal is too big when broken down into manageable steps, and every step forward is a victory in itself. Be kind to yourself, stay consistent, and remember to enjoy the journey. Whether you're working toward a personal goal, a career milestone, or a creative project, breaking your goal down into small steps will make the process more achievable and fulfilling. Thank you for watching. I hope this video inspired you to start breaking down your big goals into actionable steps. If you enjoyed it, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tips and motivation. I'll see you in the next video.